Today we're going to talk about something very important for reasons that are profound. And today we're going to talk about what we do that we never saw our parents do.
Yeah.
And the essence of it actually is to help us go beyond where we saw our parents, the example we saw in our parents, so that we'll actually go beyond and be the kind of example that will benefit our children.
Yeah. Though our parents have taught us a lot, but times change.
Exactly.
And we must be relevant.
Yes.
Certain things become obsolete.
True.
While certain things are still very relevant. So we have to find our way in our time.
In our time, yes. Okay, so one of the things, let me talk about my parents. One of the things I never saw my parents do is open display of affection. I've actually not seen them display any affection publicly. I've not seen my parents hug. I've not seen my father probably outside holding my mom and things like that. But we actually do that. And the reason why we do that is to show our children how to actually love and appreciate their partners and how they also should be loved. So it's not something that happens in the bedroom. It's something that happens openly. We hug openly, we peck openly, we hold our hands while we walk. We actually show what a good marriage should be to our children.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's quite good. Now, again, we take our time to visit our children in their classes.
Yeah.
To see the class atmosphere, to interact with their teachers. We go when the classes are in session.
Yeah.
That is whether in their schools or even in the church, in children's church, Sunday school classes.
Yes.
We go hang around.
Yeah.
Besides just coming to ask them how it went. We do that.
We go there, yes.
Yeah, my parents were educationists, but I don't remember seeing them
do that
in the class.
Yeah.
They could ask us how classes went. They could ask us to give them feedback of what we learned, but not being there with us.
Yes.
And it makes a difference. For us,
True.
it's quite intentional.
Yeah, very intentional.
It registers some sense of importance to the children.
What they're doing, yes.
That, these things matter to our parents. And they cannot just give us arbitrary feedback.
Yeah.
Because they know we know the class. And we interact with their teachers.
Yes, actually. I actually never saw my parents being in my class. You understand?
Yeah.
Checking out, asking questions, how things are going. The most I saw my children do, what my parents did was when I was in secondary school, they actually, yes, they came visiting, and then they were able to meet us, my principal, and then some few teachers, and that is all. But they've never come to my class while class was going on, right from primary school to secondary school.
Yeah, and the visits and our being in their classes were not like based on school schedule or church schedule.
No.
When parents were required
to be there.
Like their school when they were at the lower level.
Yes.
Allowed the teachers to come in,
the parents to come in at any time. Yes.
On any day, at any point in time. And we would pay surprise visits, and they'll be wondering, parents. And we'll go around their various offices, their various corners.
See them, check their goals, check how they're meeting up with the goals for the day, and all that.
Good. And even know some of their friends.
And we know some of their friends, and we're quite close with some of their friends. To date, we're also quite close with some of their friends from primary school.
Yeah.
Yes, we're still close.
So that's another.
Yes. Okay, and then another thing also, I never saw my parents go out with us, right, on a stroll. You understand? So, but we do that. We take our children out. We go out with our children for strolls, for walk in the evening, and we just jump around with them and we have good fun. We have some of our pictures where I think we're going to place it in here so that you will be able to see us in our own elements, enjoying ourselves as family.
It's a fun time that we carried from our days of dating.
Yes. We did that a lot.
We love the outskirts, the rivers, the mountains, and things like that. So when we got married, we would, before we gave birth to them, we would go out sometimes with our shorts.
With our shorts and
our t-shirts.
Yes.
With some snacks. Go to the ice cream. So when we started giving birth to children, they caught the fun. And we would go out with them. Even as they grew, they still love it. We look forward to going out to go jump. Remember when we went fishing?
Oh, yeah, sure.
We went fishing beside climbing the mountains. They would go enjoy themselves.
True.
And all that. That's family fun time. Truly speaking, our parents, they did their part, but they didn't really value that much. I remember when I was a teacher, in my bachelorhood, I would tell my pupils that when I become a father, I would want to be my child's best friend. And that was the picture.
Yeah.
And I remember my pupils then would jump and say, teacher, I want to be your daughter. I want to be your son. Because they want to be, daddy's best friend. Unfortunately, at that point, parents were not giving time to their children, most especially informal time like this. It was always some inquisition. Why have you done this? Why have you not done that? That was the only problem.
Yeah, true. So what again can you remember?
Yeah, prayer time.
Yeah.
Prayer time. Prayer time. Our parents were Christians. Her parents were Christians. My parents were Christians. Yeah, and we would have some family altar. But as per couple altar, we didn't see them, at couple altar. But we've kept couple altar. We didn't see them do that, and that's very, very important.
Very important.
Very important.
For me, actually, I've really not seen my parents come together, pray together as well. Except if there's an issue, then they could really come together and pray. But for us, we take our couple altar seriously.
And
we address a lot,
and the children know that we keep that time every Friday.
Every Friday, true.
Beside other times we pray every Friday in the mornings at dawn. We're at the altar. And beside that, the time we spend together.
Yes.
The time we spend together. I don't know how close your parents were, going to the market together, going to the office together, beside going to pick.
Yeah. My dad would usually go pick my mom from the office or go drop her. But then apart from that, going to the market, except they're going to all those shops, maybe Bata, Learner's shop to buy certain things for us, but they've not going to buy groceries or something like that. No. My mother usually will handle that, or when my father is coming back, then he gets some of those things that we need in the house. But apart from that, being very intentional to go to the market together, to spend time together, be going to the market, buying things. I've not seen them do that.
I think it was more of the man's life. The woman's life.
Yes.
The man the dad with his friends,
mom with
her
friends,
doing their things. But us, there doesn't seem to be a separation.
No.
That her life is my life. Her friends are my friends. My friends are her friends.
Yes. We're actually into each other's life, big time.
Yeah.
Yes. So there is no limit. Yes. In spite of that, don't get it wrong. We still have time where we do our own thing. You understand?
Yeah.
But then
that's not the norm.
It's not the norm. Yes. There are some times that I could go out with my colleagues, just go and just be together, or just go out with a friend, just take our time. We still have our separate lives.
But even they complain.
They do.
They complain that you will not stay to the end. It's like your mind is not there.
Your mind is
exactly. But if I was there, we could stay.
We could stay. Yes, we could stay.
If you see me somewhere around with my friends, if she's there, I could relax. I could stay to the very end. But if she's not there, it's just going to be some formality.
Yes, true.
It's just going to be some short, brief time.
Brief time.
True. That is how our lives are intertwined.
Yes, we've really become best friends.
Yeah.
We didn't the value of our relationship did not reduce with so many years in marriage. We're getting to 20 years this year in marriage. But then I think the more we spend more years, the more we get closer.
Yeah, because
So
the
we're
more we
closer.
understand each other,
Yeah.
the more our working relationship grows.
Yes.
So that's our desire for you. And that's why we're doing this video.
Yeah,
You know,
true.
we have to stop here. We're going to continue some other time.
Mhm.
But make sure you get close to your spouse if you're married.
And make sure you set a good example for your children to follow.
Very, very
Yes.
important. And
Start a tradition, even if you didn't see your parents do that. Start a tradition.
Surely.
Yes.
And what you see your parents, or what you saw your parents do, and it's not relevant to you.
Yes. Put it on.
Don't stick to it.
Yeah, true.
Because it must be, whatever you do must be relevant.
Yes, true.
If you're single, please desire the right thing. Begin to plan your life to be together with your spouse. God bless you.
Have a great day.